On the same day we went to the Saratoga Monument, which was in another video, we passed this cemetery. It is a location that prior to it being a cemetery was the place where Colonel Morgan prevented the British retreat to the west by holding his troops on this hill. But later it became a cemetery, and it is right around the corner from the Saratoga Monument. Many people that were originally buried in this cemetery have been moved to the Prospect Cemetery, which was right in the vicinity of the Saratoga Monument. If you go to that video, you can see where the cemetery was near it. The oldest grave in this cemetery was from July 2nd, 1798, and it was Jeremiah Finch. That is the family that this cemetery was named after. There were approximately 10 Finches buried in this cemetery, I believe, and all the people that were originally buried here are not still here. The ones, like I said, have been moved to the other cemetery. In 1877, the inscriptions on all the markers were copied and recorded in something called Durkee's Epitaphs Volume 4. And Cornelius Durkee noted that many graves marked with field stones did not have inscription, but there were also several examples of inscribed field stones, such as this 1811 example that said, "Behold my tomb as you pass by, think on what it is to die. Be wise in time, God's words obey, that you may live in endless day." I found a website, and it said there were apparently no additional burials after 1877. In fact, some of the people originally interred at Finch Cemetery were subsequently removed to the new rural cemetery Prospect Hill, which was organized in 1865. These reinterments were all probably soon after 1877, but certainly before 1938, when Grace Vanderwerker recorded the remaining inscriptions at Finch Cemetery. Time and nature had taken its toll. However, restoration work by community volunteers in 2003 has helped maintain the quiet dignity of this beautiful and historic old burial ground. At the end of this video, I included the list that I found of the names of the people that were buried here. There's about 60 of them on this list, and I think this is the list that was compiled in the 1930s, so some people had already been removed from this cemetery. It may be a strange hobby, but my husband and I enjoy stopping at old cemeteries on the side of the road.